here standing in front of us, and Miss Caitlin Clark. It's undeniable the impact she's made on women's basketball, and here in Puerto Rico had quite the showing. Her debut.
Fire her, or I walk. That's the headline that sent the WNBA world into chaos. But here's the truth. Did Caitlin Clark actually issue an ultimatum to the Indiana Fever? Or is something even bigger happening behind the scenes? Because what just unfolded isn't just about one player. It's about a power shift that could redefine the entire WNBA. Before the headlines, before the tension, there was dominance. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA as the most hyped prospect since ever. At University of Iowa, she shattered scoring records, broke viewership barriers, and became the face of women's basketball. Then came the WNBA. And reality hit hard. Physical defenses, veteran resistance, media pressure, and a system in Indiana that didn't always revolve around her. The early days with the Fever weren't smooth. Coaching decisions, rotations, pace of play, all became points of debate. Fans began asking questions. Why isn't the offense built around Clark? Why does the system look slow? Meanwhile, Clark was adapting, fast, averaging elite playmaking numbers, while taking the full force of WNBA physicality. And behind the scenes, frustration was quietly building. Then, everything stopped. Injuries. Multiple setbacks. For nearly 8 months, Caitlin Clark disappeared from competition. Critics questioned everything. Was she overhyped? Could her body handle the league? But what nobody realized was that this wasn't just recovery. It was reinvention. Then came Puerto Rico. Representing Team USA under Kara Lawson, Clark didn't just return. She took over. Limited minutes? Maximum impact. 17 points. 12 assists. A tournament MVP. And most importantly, a message. When I run the offense, everything changes. The pace, the spacing, the confidence of every player on the floor. It wasn't subtle. It was undeniable.
Caitlin Clark is officially the MVP of the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifier tournament that was just held in Puerto Rico. Team USA went undefeated. And it's kind of crazy because Caitlin Clark actually only started one game in this entire tournament. But clearly she had the greatest impact. The coach at times was also playing her in like the 3-4 position, which is so wild. She's a true point guard, and literally everyone does better when she is running the point. And she led the team in assists per game with 6.4 per game. And she also led the team in efficiency at a 14.6, which is something that FIBA uses, the WNBA and NBA don't. But essentially, it's a math equation that figures out your efficiency on the court, and she led Team USA. She also led the team in overall points at 58 points, but Clea Copper actually led in points per game at like 12.5 points per game. And Caitlin played around 20-ish minutes in each of these games. And remember, guys, this is Caitlin Clark's senior debut for Team USA because she was not invited to the 2024 Olympics. And actually, in her first ever game for Team USA, she had a double-double with 12 points and 12 assists. But beyond just the numbers, Caitlin Clark changes the entire game the minute that she steps on the court. You can see how other teams change their defense just to make sure that they are guarding her. Like so many teams were switching to a box and one whenever she stepped on the court. Just the gravity that she has when she's on the court, the quickness of the game, the speed gets so much faster when Caitlin Clark is in the game. And honestly, it's a super exciting brand of basketball. I loved watching her play in these Team USA games, even if it wasn't that many minutes. I also loved seeing her and Paige and Angel cook together. But that's it for this Team USA World Qualifier thing that they were doing. They did qualify for the World Cup, and we'll just have to tune in September. Congrats, Caitlin, on the MVP.
And that's when the conversation exploded. Why did Team USA look better with Clark in control than the Indiana Fever? Fans started connecting dots. Was it coaching? Was it system design? Or something deeper? Clips went viral showing visible tension, sideline moments, body language breakdowns. And suddenly, the internet created a narrative. Fire her, or Clark walks. Let's be clear. There is no verified report that Caitlin Clark issued any ultimatum. No confirmed quote. No credible source. So where did it come from? Viral speculation. Fan frustration? Mixed with a very real observation. When Clark is in control, teams win differently. And that perception is powerful enough to create headlines on its own. But beneath the noise, there is a real story. A generational shift. Veterans like Chelsea Gray built the system. But Clark represents something new. Speed, spacing, gravity. Defenses bend around her. Teammates elevate with her. And when that kind of player emerges, systems don't stay the same. They evolve, or they break. So now the pressure shifts back to Indiana. The question isn't, did Caitlin Clark demand change? The real question is, do the Fever adapt fast enough? Because the blueprint is already out there. Puerto Rico showed it. Team USA proved it. The offense runs best when it runs through her. With the upcoming FIBA Women's World Cup, Team USA is chasing another title. And for the first time, the identity of that team may revolve around a 24-year-old. If Clark dominates again, this won't just be hype anymore. It will be undeniable leadership. No ultimatum. No confirmed demand. But something far more powerful. A shift. A moment where the game itself starts choosing its next leader. And whether the league is ready or not, Caitlin Clark isn't waiting. She's already taking control. If you want the stories the mainstream misses, hit subscribe. Because this is just the beginning of the WNBA's biggest power shift yet.
Her debut with the senior team, the double-double with both points and assists. And in her senior debut, she wins the TISO